From Keenan, the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, July 10th, 2018. Silver is trading at $16.07 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,254 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $21, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,368. Antiwar.com reports after his North Korea and Japan visits, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo made a surprise stop-off in Afghanistan on Monday, offering U.S. support for peace talks between the Ghani government and the Taliban. This and Pompeo's promise that the U.S. was willing to take part is a change in policy. In January, President Trump had ruled out any U.S. involvement in peace talks with the Taliban, saying the U.S. did not want talks and it's going to be a long time before that changed. Pompeo, by contrast, said the talks needed to be Afghan-led and that the U.S. would have an important role, but only to the extent the Afghans took the lead. Ghani has been trying to court talks with the Taliban for a while, including a brief ceasefire. Pompeo went on to insist President Trump's escalation in Afghanistan is working despite the amount of territory held by the government continuing to shrink. He said the U.S. escalation was forcing the Taliban towards negotiation. The Taliban has yet to accept the negotiations. Are you looking for a cryptocurrency that has a focus on users and usability? Then look into Zencash. Zencash is the world's first private, distributed, and reliable platform for communications, transactions, and publishing. Zencash features global governance with inclusive decision-making, reliable funding for continuous improvements, and documentation and wallets in many languages that are available for Linux, Mac, Windows, and Android devices. Learn more at Zencash.com. That's Zencash.com. UPI reports California's Klamathon Fire has destroyed more than 81 structures, prompting evacuations in the affected area on Monday. CAL FIRE said the fire in Siskiyou County, which began Thursday, had burned 35,250 acres and was 30% contained. One person died in the blaze and 3 more have been injured. A total of 2,716 fire personnel and 199 fire engines were dispatched to combat the blaze. The county fire in Napa and Yolo counties increased in size to 90,288 acres on Monday and was about 73% contained. CAL FIRE said firefighters were working to mop up and strengthen control lines as unburned pockets of fuel continue to burn within the interior of the fire. No deaths or injuries have been reported from that blaze, which began June 29th, but it has destroyed 16 structures. The Georges fire in Inyo County was caused by lightning on Sunday afternoon and had grown to 2,000 acres by Monday. CAL FIRE sent 20 fire engines to combat that blaze, but did not specify how much had been contained. Near Los Angeles, the Valley Fire grew in size to 1,348 acres and was about 13% contained, while the 100-acre Box Fire was about 80% contained. Both blazes took place in San Bernardino County. The Creek Fire in San Bernardino National Forest was about 33 acres in size and 94% contained as of Monday. Further north, the Lions Fire had no growth over the weekend, remained at 4,064 acres in size and about 90% containment in the Sierra National Forest. You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. You can join the Fans program for as little as $1 per month through Patreon and get perks like ad-free versions of FPP Radio News and Peace, Love, Liberty Radio. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports President Donald Trump on Monday announced Brett Kavanaugh as his nominee for the U.S. Supreme Court, picking a conservative federal appeals court judge who survived a previous tough Senate confirmation battle and helped investigate former President Bill Clinton in the 1990s. In picking the 53-year-old Kavanaugh, Trump aimed to entrench conservative control of the court for years to come with his second lifetime appointment to the nation's highest judicial body in his first 18 months as president. Kavanaugh now faces what appears to be another fierce fight for confirmation in the Senate, where Trump's fellow Republicans hold a slim majority. If confirmed, Kavanaugh would replace long-serving conservative Justice Anthony Kennedy, who announced his retirement on June 27th at the age of 81. Trump told an applauding audience in the East Room of the White House, "Throughout legal circles, he's considered a judge's judge, a true thought leader among his peers." Kavanaugh has amassed a solidly conservative judicial record since 2006 on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit, the same court where 3 current justices, including Chief Justice John Roberts, previously served. Kavanaugh served as a senior White House official under former President George W. Bush before being nominated to the appeals court in 2003. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at FPPRadio.com.